storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Now let's talk about the latest episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. We are gonna definitely review this show up leading into the reunion, and then of course reviewing the reunion because apparently Nicki Minaj read everybody for filth, but we'll get to that later. Now the episode starts off with Robin complaining about her period. She was complaining about it this week, complaining about it last week. Why did Robin come if she was bleeding like a mother sucker? Why did she not take aspirin? Why did she not take preparations? Like, don't get me wrong, look, I'm not trying to come for her, and I don't understand what women go through when it's that time of the month, but if you're gonna be a party pooper, I would have rather you stayed home. Robin is already a party pooper in general, so I don't understand why she came on this trip being extra party pooper-ish, but of course she had to come because for some reason her and Giselle are joined at the hip and can't do anything without the other. I asked y'all this before, I'm gonna ask y'all this again. You know, Robin and Giselle is very close. They say you ain't best friends if people definitely have never questioned your sexuality, but I just wonder, do y'all think that Robin and Giselle ever did the scissor twist, the sideways prayer with one another? You think they ever gave each other the lick down, the tongue down? And who will be top and who will be bottom? I want to know. Moving right along from that, Gordon is absolutely hilarious, and I love him on the cast. Even though he was low-key getting on my nerves too, Gordon or G or whatever Mia calls him is absolutely hilarious. Why? Because this man cannot stop talking about his penis and the size of it, and nobody really asked for it. Actually, nobody asked for it at all. This is information that he's volunteering. He tried to pull it out on a bus. Then Chris Bassett was trying to pull his shit out on the bus. Let me talk about that real quick too. I want to know why people think it's acceptable to whip out their penis when other people are like 2 to 3 inches from their face. When another man's wife is maybe 3 or 4 inches from your face. If you're going to whip out your junk, can you at least get out of a car? Can you get out of an enclosed vehicle? Can you get out of my general space? Can you give me some CDC regulations if you're going to pull out your junk? Now, I'm just saying. I don't want you to swing that thing and it hit my wife in the eye, hit me in the eye. I'm just saying, can you get off the bus if you just want to flash everybody? I don't understand why when people get intoxicated, they just want to show they junk to everybody. Oh, I know why, because they want to fuck. They want to fuck. All right, in the words of Lil Wayne, Shawty wanna fuck. And another thing too, Giselle, I saw you doing, giving us the 8-year-old when your parents tell you to cover up your eyes when you see a sex scene on TV. You was wanting to see Chris's junk. You was, because you got a crush on Chris. You got a crush on Chris. You truly do. You got a crush on everybody's man, Giselle. Mainly because you don't have one of your own. You weren't tripping out Gordon. Gordon looked too much like Jamal Brown, and you already know what that's giving. But you wanted to see what Chris was giving. I saw it all in your eyes. I saw it all in your eyes and all in your neck, Giselle. I saw it. All right, you too, Robin. You too. You must see you a little strange. Anyway, back to the point, right? So Gordon is steady whipping out his dick for everybody to see, or trying to. Excuse me. Here's the thing. He's whipping it out because he's looking for a taker. Him and Mia allegedly are swingers. They freaky for sure, I can tell, and they gets down, and they're looking for somebody to swing with. That is swinger-ish behavior, point blank in the period. And I low-key feel like, well, I ain't gonna say that, but I'm just gonna say I feel like they freaks, Mia and Gordon. Because he didn't care about whipping that shit out and there's like 2-3 men on the bus. Poor Ascala's husband. Ascala's husband that turned all the way around. He really don't want to see. Like, it's just, and then you can't help because you got glass, so the shit gonna reflect. Listen, keep your junk at least 6 feet away from anybody that did not ask for it. That's all I'm gonna say. Mia, come get your husband. And if you pulling this dick out that much, Mia, you need to get on your knees and suck it. Shit. All right, next, Giselle and Robin leaving. I absolutely understand them leaving. I didn't even know why they came. I don't know why they came on the trip when they know they're not messing with Wendy like that. They came on the trip late after saying they weren't going to come. They were stuck up in that little attic. Giselle got a broken foot or a broken toe, so she can't even get to the bathroom. Like, this shit was going to be a disaster from the beginning. And here's what I can't stand either. Everybody ain't got to stay in the same house to be on a trip with you. I've never understood, we all gotta stay at the same place. It's not really my thing. It's not my vibe. I would rather have my own hotel room. I'd rather do my own thing and then come together, do activities, and then go back out and sleep in different sleeping quarters. But I know for the sake of a show, you gotta do things a certain way. But I'm just saying, I wasn't mad at Giselle and Robin for leaving, but I felt like they should have got on the road and just probably went home. Then next, Wendy and Giselle arguing on a boat. First off, let's talk about how that boat ride or cruise ride or whatever the hell that was was the shittiest boat ride I have seen in some time. I would have rather seen somebody get kicked in the coochie, like Cynthia Daddy Long Legs kicked Portia right in her uterus, and Carlos had to jump on top of her, and Portia and Carlos started hunching to keep Portia from hopping back on Cynthia and throwing her over there in Lake Lanier and having another death, because once you go in Lake Lanier, you never come out. The spirits come and snatch you down. I'm just saying, that was the closest Carlos had been to some boxing in a long time. Anyway, with that being said, but it wasn't Portia's first time hunching on Trey. But anyway, so Wendy and Giselle get to arguing, because Wendy and Giselle don't like one another. But what stuck out to me in this argument is that Giselle and Robin referred to Wendy as aggressive. And I'm like, aggressive? Aggressive? Was it aggressive, Giselle, how you've been the villain literally for 6 seasons? Was it aggressive how you've been in everybody's business? Was it aggressive, Giselle, when you tap Monique on the shoulder, call her to launch into Candace and do her like that when she should have been down on you, Giselle? Was it aggressive, Robin, when you rolled up on Ashley, what was that, season 2, season 3, at her restaurant and put your finger in her face and she should have slapped that shit off and should have went outside with you? Was it aggressive, Robin, when you rolled up on Monique and she had to put that umbrella to you, but even she saw that you had the strength of a mule, so Monique even backed off from that umbrella? I'm just trying to figure it out. Y'all are the most aggressive motherfuckers. Y'all are literally bullies. Y'all are mean girls. But Wendy is aggressive. I think y'all just liked it when she licked y'all ass. Moving right along from that, it was good to see Mia and Candace make up. But here's the thing, Candace, your feelings might have been hurt because Mia called your video low budget. It was low budget, but what you should have come back and said, yes, I'm starting here, but look where I am now. Anytime somebody call your video low budget, Candace, you use a low budget. You've been living in your mammoth house for years. What you should have done, Candace, was simply started singing. You got Anita Baker to shout you out on Twitter or Instagram or whatever the hell, Candace. You actually got pipes. Your album was bomb. Had you been 10 years younger, you would have actually been a superstar. And that was not shade, but just damn, that was kind of shady. But that wasn't meant to be shady. But just hear me out, Candace. Why you let somebody get you down about low budget videos? People shoot whole videos on iPhones. Stop being so sensitive. Get your ass on and get a Kleenex sponsorship or something. You always crying, and I don't never say. I'm sick of you crying. I'm sick of your shit too, but you have made the season. I can't even lie. You are growing on me. But I'm glad y'all made up. But stop talking about people, mama. Stop throwing stop taunting people because you don't have hands like that. I'm just letting you know it doesn't mean that you deserve to be beat up and you should be able to read without getting monkey stomped. But I'm just letting you know I'm gonna need you to put some limits on your readings, your redation, and pretty much leave people's husbands and mamas out of it and their kids. You do that, you good. I'm about to call you Monique. Candace, you can pretty much talk about anything else. Just stop talking about people, mama. I don't understand why you can't do that, but just stop. And then at the end of the episode, Gordon and Ashley start going at it. You know why Gordon was messing with Ashley, because he's attracted to her and he want to smash. Ashley is exactly his type and he want to smash, and he was getting aroused while she was there pumping her titties. Nothing more, nothing less. That's how he plays. That's how he foreplays. Here's another thing. I can't wait until Gordon and Michael Darby actually get in the same room. I want to see how that go. Hey, Bravo, we need cameras. We need Michael Darby. We need Juan Dixon. We need Gordon, all going on a boys trip. That's a fucking show right there. I know they're going to try to cut them cameras off, but that's a show. That's a show. That's all I'm going to say. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.